Did you know that the name Tajikistan means land of the Tajiks? Before it became part of the Soviet Union, this country was part of the Samanid Empire. Located in Central Asia, Tajikistan is a hidden gem full of natural beauty, rich culture, and deep history. With its majestic mountains and ancient traditions, this country has many fascinating unique features. Surrounded by Kyrgyzstan to the north, China to the east, Afghanistan to the south, and Uzbekistan to the west and northwest, Tajikistan is strategically positioned, bringing both commercial and cultural advantages. Have you heard of the Pamir Mountains? These mountains are home to some of the highest peaks in Central Asia, offering stunning views and unique adventures. Tajikistan is truly a land of contrasts, where spectacular natural landscapes blend with a rich history and vibrant culture. It's a destination with much to explore and discover, making it a true hidden gem in the heart of Asia. Tajikistan is a country with stunning geography, with over 90% of its land covered by mountains. In the Pamir Mountains, some peaks reach over 7,000 meters high. Besides the mountains, the country is adorned with breathtaking lakes like Lake Karakul and has fast-flowing rivers that vitalize local communities. The diversity in elevation results in a variety of climates. In the valleys, summers can be extremely hot and dry, while at higher altitudes, temperatures can drop to freezing. You can sunbathe in the valleys and play in the snow in the mountains all in the same day, making Tajikistan an ideal destination for nature lovers who want to experience different climates in one place. Tajikistan has a fascinating and vibrant history. In ancient times, it was an important center for Zoroastrian influence and the Greco-Bactrian kingdom. For example, in Takhti Sangin, archaeologists discovered statues and alabaster heads of Zoroastrian priests with typical Bactrian adornments, highlighting the region's rich cultural heritage of that era. During the Samanid era, from 875 to 999, the Samanid dynasty played a crucial role in Tajikistan's history. This period marked the rise and fall of an empire that significantly shaped the country's historical and cultural development. Moving to more recent times, Tajikistan came under Russian rule in the 1860s. During the Russian Revolution of 1917, the Basmachi Revolt emerged as a resistance movement, but was eventually suppressed in the early 1920s during the Russian Civil War. These events are key to understanding the complex history of modern Tajikistan. In 1924, Tajikistan became an autonomous republic within the Soviet Union. In 1929, it was established as a constituent republic of the Soviet Union. Independence came in 1991, after the dissolution of the Soviet Union. Since then, the country has gone through many transformations, including a civil war and changes in government. A peace agreement was signed in 1997, marking the beginning of a new era for Tajikistan. Tajikistan's historical journey has resulted in a rich and diverse culture. Most of the population is ethnically Tajik, speaking the Tajik language, which is similar to Persian and part of the Indo-European language family. Influences from neighboring countries, such as Uzbekistan and Kyrgyzstan, can also be seen in some dialects and vocabulary. In ancient times, Tajikistan was heavily influenced by Zoroastrianism, a religion that originated in ancient Persia. However, with the arrival of the Arabs, Islam began to spread, gradually replacing Zoroastrianism. Today, most of the Tajik population follows Sunni Islam. Nevertheless, traces of Zoroastrianism can still be seen in certain traditions and celebrations, like Navruz, which marks the beginning of spring. During Navruz, families visit relatives, get rid of old items, clean their homes, and participate in outdoor activities. Special foods are also prepared for the occasion. Besides Navruz, there are other festivals that blend ancient traditions with modern practices. For instance, there are celebrations that include jumping over fire and dancing around it, clear remnants of the Zoroastrian era. Tajikistan doesn't disappoint when it comes to modern festivities. The country celebrates everything from independence to music and art events, always offering something interesting for residents and visitors. One special festival worth checking out highlights Tajik culture and traditions, with performances of traditional music, dances, and local cuisine. Speaking of cuisine, it's hard to resist the delights of traditional Tajik food. A signature dish is kurutob, which combines fatir, a type of flatbread, and kurut, dry cheese balls. The cheese is rehydrated in water, and the resulting salty liquid is used as the base for the dish, which is then topped with pieces of fatir. Besides main dishes, Tajikistan offers a variety of traditional drinks and sweets. One example is halva tar, a dessert that delights everyone. Halva tar is a traditional dessert made with flour, sugar syrup, and mutton fat. The preparation starts with mixing the flour into the melted fat, which is then cooked until it turns a light brown color. After that, this mixture is combined with sugar syrup. The culinary influences from neighboring countries add a unique touch to Tajikistan's dishes and drinks. Besides its cuisine, Tajikistan is rich in biodiversity, home to various species of animals and plants. A notable fruit is the Pamir mulberry, which came to the country via the Silk Road from China. This mulberry has adapted well to altitudes of 1,100 to 2,400 meters above sea level. Tajikistan is a land of natural contrasts, with its majestic mountains and vast plains, home to many unique plant species that thrive in its environment. Tajikistan also stands out for its demographic diversity. The population is a vibrant mix of energetic youth and wise elders. The steady population growth points to a promising future for the country's development. Education is a national priority, with an ever-modernizing educational system. Tajikistan boasts several renowned universities offering a wide range of programs that are competitive on the international stage. If you're thinking about pursuing your studies in Central Asia, Tajikistan is definitely worth considering as an attractive option. Tajikistan is a country full of fascinating historical sites and stunning natural beauty. Among its archaeological treasures is the Hisor Fortress, located just 30 kilometers from Dushanbe, the capital. This fortress is a silent symbol of the country's grand past. Another modern point of interest is the Ismail Somoni statue in Dushanbe, honoring the founder of the 10th century Samanid dynasty. In addition to historical sites, Tajikistan's nature is a spectacle on its own. Imagine hiking through majestic mountains, gazing at turquoise blue lakes, or listening to the gentle sound of a flowing river. The Pamir Mountains, often called the roof of the world, are one of the country's most iconic natural attractions. They offer breathtaking scenery and are a paradise for nature and adventure lovers. This combination of rich history and natural landscapes makes Tajikistan a unique and captivating destination, providing an enriching experience for those who wish to explore the wonders of this country. In Tajikistan, you'll find challenging hiking trails and stunning landscapes. But before you travel, it's important to know some local etiquette and customs. Tajikistan's culture is rich and deep, and respecting traditions is essential for any visitor. In the country's main cities, you'll have access to various types of public transportation to explore different destinations. It's crucial, especially for first-time visitors, to always pay attention to tips on using this transportation. Even though Tajikistan is landlocked, it remains well connected to the world through its neighboring countries. Major transit ports in nearby countries serve as entry points for goods coming into Tajikistan, ensuring its connection to global trade. Dushanbe International Airport is the main gateway to Tajikistan, offering modern facilities to ensure travelers' comfort. Over the past 10 years, Tajikistan has experienced impressive economic growth, averaging over 7%. This progress has significantly improved living standards, reducing the poverty rate from 32% in 2009 to 13.4% in 2022. However, the country still faces vulnerabilities due to its reliance on remittances from migrant workers and a lack of diversification in its export base. Although the private sector in Tajikistan is small, the growth potential is enormous. The government has set ambitious goals to increase domestic income by 2 to 3.5 times between 2016 and 2030. To achieve these goals, adopting a new growth model focused on a more dynamic private sector is essential. Additionally, like many other countries, Tajikistan faces various environmental challenges that need to be addressed to ensure sustainable development. Tajikistan, a mountainous country in Central Asia, faces serious environmental challenges like climate change and soil erosion. These issues deeply impact the ecosystems and the livelihoods of local communities. Climate change, in particular, can drastically alter the climate of mountainous regions, affecting agriculture, which is a crucial part of Tajikistan's economy and daily life. Soil erosion is also a significant concern, as it can lead to the loss of arable land and impact food security. These environmental challenges call for urgent local and global actions aimed at sustainability and the protection of Tajikistan's natural resources. It's essential to support initiatives that promote sustainable agricultural practices and soil conservation to ensure a viable future for the next generations. If you visited Tajikistan or have interesting stories about the country, share your experiences in the comments. It's always enriching to hear different perspectives about this fascinating nation. Let's continue to learn about and appreciate the diversity of our world. Every country, including Tajikistan, has a unique story to tell. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.